ladies and gentlemen, this will be one of my final proclamations to each and every one of you. Not that I'm quitting, just that I do fear we are running out of time. And if I'm wrong about that, and I'll go over that later, what I mean by that, then I'm going to step away and you can seek elsewhere for what you wanna know in this space. I'm bringing to you everything that I wholeheartedly do believe with everything in me that is the truth. And it's not just because I believe it, or because I watched something, or because I read something. It's more because I use the esoteric rules around life and everything. I take a outside of the box approach to everything I do. And I seem to prosper doing this. And that's why I share it each and every day. Why I've made it my life's work to bring to you and share with you what has helped me. So I won't hold you up, because I do think that this video will be a little bit longer than I usually am on here for. Because we're going to talk about a lot of things and still go over some news and look over the price charts. But I am going to spend some time using numerology and gematria with you guys, because I use these things to understand the world. Because I do believe that what we call reality, what we call this woke culture, well, is in fact nothing more than a culturally sanctioned and linguistically reinforced hallucination. And it's time to wake up, Neo, and to become a glitch in the matrix. And I do not say these things lightly. You guys, I tend to repeat a lot of the things over and over each and every day, because I do my own predictive and preemptive programming. Because I believe that what you believe in your heart and speak in your minds will eventually become your words and your reality. And I've learned that what you repeatedly do gets engraved in your subconscious mindset. And what gets engraved in your subconscious mindset becomes an unconscious reaction. I just want my unconscious reactions to be helpful. Because if you give a man a fish, they can eat for a day. But if you give a man a fishing pole, he can eat for a lifetime. And if you teach that man or woman how to farm, they can feed a nation, you guys. So with all that being said, we're going to get into the video. We're going to get started using numerology and gematria, you guys. Let me refresh the page for us. I want you guys to understand where I'm getting all my intel from sources that I've found along the last several years to be very, very prospering, you guys, even though it takes work to understand what these sources say. I'm going to share a few with you real quick so you can see. We will start with Baba Cubs, you guys. Why would riddlers warn us so far in advance? Because the average mind needs development. Because this is a journey of higher consciousness. Because those who believe and stay loyal will be rewarded the most. Because this journey separates boys from men, girls from women who walk east. Let's go on to another one real quick, you guys, okay? So you can understand how much it takes and how much work it takes and how long it takes. Oh my God. May 14th is 3 years, 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days from 1/21/18, you guys. And we saw this years ago. obviously. The shot heard around the world. And I'm going to tell you what I believe it is. We see the Great Awakening and a week to remember. Q. Oh my God, John, you're talking conspiracies. We'll talk about those too, okay, you guys? Remember, I prosper off of conspiracies. So whatever, I've changed my life. So whatever, you know. The flood is coming. We'll talk about that flood. Emails, videos, audios, pics, etc. FBI accidentally deletes text. No such agency accidentally releases it all. Shall we play a game? Q. We also see expand your thinking, plan, moves, and countermoves, strategy warfare. This week we'll be revealing, you guys. Snow White 1, 2, and 5 offline. 7th floor is no more. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean big things aren't happening. Night_writers_fly 2018 will be glorious. Remember, talking about now. And we see the same thing again in this one. And then it goes on. Goodbye, @Jack, remember? And we see some other names right here that I won't speak of where I might get in trouble. Lose my First Amendment right, you guys. Do you know what we know? Do you know that we see it all? Do you know that we hear it all? Fear the storm. We'll talk about that storm. Nobody playing the game gets a free pass. Nobody. Q. Okay, you guys. So, I'm going to talk about this for a second because it's very important. Because it's going into the numerology and gematria that we're talking about, you guys. Everything is scripted and ritualed out in the world. And you need to understand that I do believe that 80% of everything we know is a falsification, a contorted truth, an opinion given to you as fact, or a lie, period. Do your research behind The Economist. These two articles that are exactly 33 years, 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days apart from one another, you guys. And with all that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started into using numerology and gematria. And we're going to talk about a gentleman that's gave us things like Q has over the last several years. And his name is Mr. Poole, you guys. And when we type in Mr. Poole, we get 89, 35, 73, and 28 in numerology, okay? And Mr. Poole, like I've said, you've seen some of my videos. If you haven't, go back and look. He's always giving us things ahead of time before they happen, like a gentleman named Q. And besides, like the media says, he's a conspiracy, you guys. QAnon. Well, let me tell you a little something, a little secret. There's Q and there's a non. Anonymous individuals. You're welcome, by the way. And let's keep going. We see XRP ETF, you guys, with the same matching numerology as Mr. Poole, correct? Because he always gives us drops around. He gives us drops, is what they're called, you guys. And I'll show you that in a minute if ETF will just go down there. I want it to stay down there so you guys can match this all up, and have it on the screen for you guys. But it's not wanting to. It's not wanting to stay down here. I'm sorry about that. All right, there we go, you guys. It's down there now. Well, he gives us drops that are called Q drops, you guys. 89, 35, 73, and 28. The same as these two down below. Mr. Poole talks about XRP. He tells us about the ETF apparently. And Q drops is what these come in, you guys. These pictures on Twitter. And I'm telling you that they are right now proofs in the making, you guys. We've seen them come true time and time again. How can they not be proofs, you guys? Okay, are you paying attention? Let's go. We're not done yet. We've got a long journey ahead of us because it's been a long one. And I'm telling you, I'm tired. Boy, John, boy, is tired, you guys. And this is a little treat for you that I got Yeah, boy, John Boy right here doing this work for you. Got matching numerology with this down here, okay? I'm sorry, that's just a little treat for you. I'll behave. I'll quit playing, okay, you guys? But I gotta keep you entertained sometimes. Let's keep going. I'm gonna do matching numerology in groups tonight. That was my first group. Let's go on to the next one. XRP Ripple. We've done it before, you guys, okay? We get the 134, the 62, the 109 where we talked about Taurus and 19 because 109 sums to 19. Go back and watch my video around April 26th and we were talking about the pink moon and everything around that time. But let's go ahead and call this. We know it is the system. We've been told time and time again it is the standard. You guys, it is the system. Okay, we get matching numerology with XRP Ripple with the system right here. Okay, you guys, XRP Ripple tying us in down here with all this because of XRP ETF, and Mr. Poole gives us Q drops and proofs about XRP. You guys, they always come true. You saw the Rosie Rios news. How much news do you got to keep seeing? How many times before it's mathematically impossible? Because I'm telling you guys that this is lucky loot that we're telling you about, that I'm telling you I'm making life-changing wealth. Lucky loot, it's the system. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you that this is a money shot. Okay, you guys, money shot. Come on now, get down there, money shot. But you've got matching numerology around all these things. XRP Ripple is the system. It's lucky loot and money shot, you guys. I cannot be. I mean, I'm tired, you guys. I can't keep preaching the same things and you don't want to listen because you think it's conspiracy. I told you we're going to get to that. This is, you guys, the great awakening, you guys. And I do not say these things lightly. We're going to talk about 136, 64, 230, 242, and 80 real quick because the great awakening, you guys, let's make sure it's down here. We're talking about opening up your third eye chakra, you guys. Oh, it's supposed to be a C. Third eye chakra, you guys. 136, 242, and 80 matching us right here to the great awakening. This is what we're talking about. You've got to decalcify your pineal gland, you guys. You've got to decalcify it. Stop eating sausage and do your research on how to do that. Stop using fluoride in your toothpaste and things like that, you guys. Do your research on this stuff. This is the age of Aquarius. Go look that up, okay? We're moving from Capricorn to Aquarius, and you've got to understand these things. We're talking about a financial reset, you guys, okay? Financial reset, 136, 64, 242, 89, all these three tying us into these great awakening, the third eye chakra. We're talking about a financial reset. And John, let me show you you can believe me because you keep saying, I can't believe it. What are you talking about? You can't believe it. Stop saying you can't believe it. Words are spells. That's why they're called spelling. Okay, you guys, you've got to pay attention and do your research to find out that 80% of everything we've ever been taught is a lie. A falsificated truth, the opinion given to you is fact, and I do fear some of these things I talk about will get me killed. And I do not say these things lightly. And you better do numerology and gematria around the fucking article they put in your national news that tell you how I died. Alright, so quit saying you can't believe it. Start doing your research. Start coming out here and helping us because they can't fight us all. And I'm going to show you how in a minute. Because I've told you, we're talking about the storm, you guys. Okay? And we've been heard that the storm was coming. Now we're talking about another group, 118, 37, 98, 44, you guys. Well, what is the storm, you guys? Well, we know what the storm is. XRP coins, you guys. 118, 46, 98, 44. XRP coins, XRP Ripple, the new financial reset, is the storm that's coming, that nothing can stop what is coming, you guys. We know this. We've been told this time and time again. I don't know how many times you got to be told. It's okay. I'm here to give you one of my final proclamations because we're running out of time before you see it for yourself. and you don't want to be left behind, you guys. So you're going to see the shot heard around the world, you guys. Shot heard around the world. We're talking about 276, 114, 345, 120. If you don't understand what I'm saying, you've got to understand that numerology and gematria is geometry of life, of words. You've got to understand that. They don't teach us that, okay? They don't want us knowing this. So the shot heard around the world will be, you guys, when you mark my words on this, the Federal Reserve adopts XRP, you guys. When the Federal Reserve adopts XRP, you've got the matching numerology, okay? Right here. You do. RE. I swear you do. I mean, I did it earlier, and it matched it. But even if it doesn't, that's fine. We'll keep going because I might have made a mistake, and I'll figure it out in a minute. Anyways, that's going to be the storm, and that's going to happen regardless. That's going to be the shot heard around the world when you find out that we usher you into a new system, just like they did in 1971 from the gold standard into the petrodollar system, and they usher you into a central bank digital currency system. That's gonna be it. And I do not say these things lightly. And when I say, you better remember that no matter what happens, we, the people, have the power. And you better not forget that, because that's also got matching numerology with what we're talking about right now. And I got to put that out there a little extra for you, that no matter what happens, you better remember who has the power. And we need people to grow a little backbone, in America at least. And I do not say these things lightly. A little gut check for you. But you guys, we know XRP is the chosen one. Okay, you guys? And we keep getting told this. Why, you guys? We keep getting told that XRP is the chosen one. Okay? We know this. It is the standard. We've been told time and time again. So we're talking about 131, 59, 193, and 49 right now. Okay? Well, Q keeps telling us some things too about this. And I do believe this is John F. Kennedy talking to us, you guys. 131, 59, 193, and 49. Matching numerology around, well, John F. Kennedy went down there, but the chosen one didn't. Let's get that back up here so you can see it again. The chosen one. Let's get that down there. We need that down there. That might be trying. Don't cut it off like last time, like they censored me when I put too much shit out there. They watching now. Shit get me killed. Watch what I'm saying. Say these things lightly. It just won't go down here. Alright, the chosen one. Matching numerology right here. Pay attention, because this is where it gets deep, you guys. And I do not say these things lightly. I know that you're talking, John, you're just speaking conspiracies. Well, let me tell you something, dude. Do you even know where the word conspiracy comes from? Where they coined that word from? How about after they blew the brains out of John F. Kennedy? And I do not say these things lightly. Okay? Matching numerology to all this I'm talking about. It ain't conspiracies. You better pay attention. That's where I get my truth from, and I made life-changing wealth from conspiracies. So you believe whatever you want to. Conspiracies and Ripple right here. Ripple got 76 tying us in right here, you guys, and that's a conspiracy. Yeah, you see me debunking all that conspiracy around Ripple not being the next world reserve currency, and we ain't even got to that part yet. You better pay attention. Better do your research, you guys. I'm here to give you guys perseverance, you guys. Matching numerology right here to John F. Kennedy and the chosen one. Have perseverance, you guys, that what I'm saying is true, that I've been doing this for almost 5 years since I got out of prison and been decoding the matrix, you guys, because I'm trying to heal the world with these other digital soldiers out here, and you can think it's bullshit if you fucking want to, but I'm out here thinking I'm risking my fucking life, and I do fear that these things can get me killed. So I took an oath to protect my family and my nation against domestic and foreign enemies. So you can believe whatever the fuck you want to. I'm here to help heal the world. Okay, so join the fight anytime you want to, instead of going home and kicking your shoes off every day and buying your mocha lattes and shit. I'm just saying. I'll shut up. Enough ranting. You guys, I do believe that John F. Kennedy is the Trump card. You guys, 114, 42, 129, 57, okay? And I do not say these things lightly. Why? Because we've got JFK June. Your with matching numerology right there to Trump card, tying us in to heal the world. Have perseverance, you guys. He's the chosen one. I'm not saying. Ask yourself this: even with all this evidence coming out that they've stole our country and Arizona and Michigan and these other states, I'm just saying, if you're paying attention to what's going on, and if you ain't noticed that this administrations went back on everything they said when they did get your votes, the very few that they did. And that's just another conspiracy, but we're seeing that get debunked. Where's my fucking tinfoil hat? Anyway, I had to make that. I'm just saying, doesn't the world need a spokesperson? Because, that's what I believe. Because I believe that, people still aren't going to believe this man. Even though he's kind of told us, and he's told the world, and other people's told them, and they've told us for 4 years that this was going to happen, and these things do happen, and well, they're still not going to believe this orange guy, right? I can't say his name, or else I lose my privilege on my Facebook page. But the world's going to need a spokesperson, and who do you think that's going to be? I think it's going to be Mr. Kennedy, and I'll shut up. But anyway, we'll just keep going, you guys, because we got a lot to continue about. We know that we're talking about a global financial reset, and that's what I chose to help do in my part, was to help bring you the truth about the private Western central bankers. That was my journey, and how I chose to best protect my family. That's why I don't bring any others information out there, really. I put some out there. I more talk about finance and the central banking economy, because it's taken me years to understand the information that was fucking given to me. And now I'm documenting it in a digital journey. 1, in case anything ever happens to me. And 2, because I want to help heal the world. I want to help get you into the right system. Okay, you guys. But I can't tell you what to do. I'm just here showing you what I did. We're talking about global reset, financial global reset, you guys. We see that 86. We know Ripple has matching numerology of 86. We'll go ahead and do that real quick so you guys can see. So I say it all the time, matching 76. That's why I call it 86-cent launchpad theory if we see it again. You know what I'm saying, you guys. So that ties in right here. Ripple is the global reset. You see what I'm saying? So let's keep going with global reset. We had the 185, the 86, the 355, and the 121. We know that this is the quantum system that's killing the mockingbird, you guys. And that's the system that you've been under and been brainwashed through with Project Paperclip, and we did not win the World War II like you believe. We brought them scientists over, and they've been helping run this shit. I'm just saying, you gotta do your research. We're killing the mockingbird. You got the 113 matching you in with the 355 and the 121, you guys. You got the 212. 113's tying you in to get ready to hear the EBS, Emergency Broadcast System, with this, you guys, with a great sound of trumpets. You guys, you see what I'm getting right here? The 113. You guys, oh, I gotta put trumpet. But anyway, the 113's tying you in right there. I had it. You're gonna hear the 7 trumpet calls with the emergency broadcast system, is what our intel says. And you need to get ready for that. Get ready to go pitch black. And I do not say these things lightly. I do believe this wholeheartedly. Again, I've prospered and made life-changing wealth and helped usher people into the new system. So I do not say these things lightly, because we're here to help have and raise a positive human conscious. IOUSNESS. Okay, we're here to help raise a positive human consciousness, giving you the 355 and the 113 tying you into all this. Do you understand what I'm saying, you guys? You've got to learn to think outside the box and understand that you just understand life as you see it. And how you see it is how you'll understand it. You've got to learn how to really see life. Alright, you guys. With all that being said, we're going to continue on, you guys. We're going to continue on. We know that Mr. Pool. Remember, that sounds like water. Pool, water. Okay, well, XRP has on-demand liquidity, and they provide liquidity to the world, you guys. So that's giving us 126.54, 117.54. So, okay, let's make sure that goes down there. Dang it, man. Well, let's just continue on. Well, we know XRP market, which is what it will be called one day. I promise you that. Gives us the same matching numerology, 126.45, which is the mirror of 54. You see how XRP is tying into liquidity? It gave you 54 2 times. Well, this gives you the 45, the mirror of 54. Okay, as above, so below. And then you get the 117 tying you into liquidity, you guys. And I'll bring liquidity back up in case. It really needs to be down there so people can see it anyway, so they they don't just pop in right there at that part of the video and they don't believe me. There you go. See how 45 is the mirror of 54, as above so below. You guys, you got to understand that's how these things work. The occult uses these things, but we know that XRP holders are, you guys, the golden lions, you guys, and I do not say these things lightly. I'm a lion. I'm a wolf. I'm not no sheep. Why do you think I didn't funnel into Dogecoin, you guys? Come on, this is a bigger picture. This is the new world reserve currency. I told you we're getting to that in a minute. XRP holders are the golden lions. XRP is providing liquidity to the world, you guys. Pay attention to what's going on. This is a part of their trump card. Just pay attention. Alright, XRP, we've been told, is the storm, you guys. We know this. So that's giving us 176, 59, 121, 58. Well, what gives us 58, you guys? Hold up. Let's make sure XRP is the storm down there. What gives us 58? Well, doesn't XRP give us 58? How do we know it's the storm, you guys? 58. 22 times back to Jesuit 22. I'll shut up. 14, because we came out the 14th week this year and started pumping. Anyway, and into the 15th week, we got 15 in matching numerology. And when we use more ciphers, right here, you guys, you can go to ciphers and use other ciphers. I've just kept it pretty basic for you guys tonight. Pretty basic, he said. Super crypto is what XRP is, you guys. Alright, it's a super crypto. 176, 59, 121, 58. You see XRP 58. Get down there. Alright, see this? You see how it's tying in? XRP is the super crypto 58, 58. Alright, I don't have to keep saying these things. XRP the storm, the super crypto 176, 59. Okay, May 9th today. We're seeing a lot of 59s today when I'm doing this. Okay, just remember that they've been doing a ritual around the number 59, so I figured I would do one for you guys. Okay, and why, again, I think this shit can get me killed. And I sat here and do it. Anyway, a universal Love is what we're trying to accomplish, you guys, is what I'm trying to accomplish. And why you see me talk about the things I talk about. And how about that, you guys? Got a 202 right there, summon 22. Got the 59. I'm trying to bring you universal love today on May 9th, you guys. Okay, 176 tying you into Super Crypto XRP the Storm and universal love. What we're trying to accomplish, you guys. You see the 85, which is the mirror of 58, you guys. Super Crypto XRP, the Super Crypto XRP, the Storm 58, you guys. 85, the mirror of 58 right here. You see what I'm doing for you guys? You understand how I use the esoteric rules and laws around numerology and gematria to understand the world and how I'm able to prosper and thrive in life doing it, you guys, and why I'm out here each and every day sharing this information with you, whether it gets me killed or not. Level playing field is what we've been told we will achieve out of this for 5 years, and XRP will be the level playing field, you guys. Level playing field giving us the 176, you guys, the 85 tying us into this right here, and XRP with the reverse ordinal and the mirror of 85 as being 58. Okay, you guys, with the 176 tying us into all this right here, you guys. All right. Let's keep going. I got a few more with 176 and stuff with you guys. We know that XRP and Mr. Pool, XRP, it will cause the ripple effect, and it will cause here comes a the flood, you guys. We've been told about this. The flood is coming. 76 and 86 in numerology tying you into ripple 76 and 86, you guys. That's the flood. Okay, they provide on-demand liquidity. Liquidity, it sounds like liquid, sounds like water. They provide it to the world through any corridor of the world in seconds. And I do not say these things lightly. It is the storm that is coming, you guys. The only storm that is coming, you mark my words. Alright? And let's keep going on because we're going to get freedom and liberty. Freedom and liberty, you guys. When? Okay? We're going to get freedom and liberty. See how that's tying in here, you guys? We're going to get freedom and liberty. When, you guys? When we kill the Federal Reserve, you guys, with gold. And I do not say these things lightly. We kill the Federal Reserve with gold. We are not supposed to have a central banking economy. This is the third central banking economy we've ever had in the existence of the United States of America, you guys. You've got to understand that Andrew Jackson was the last president to defeat the central banking economy, and they tried to wipe his presidency from history, from existence, so that you don't learn about it. And so that you don't learn and understand that the orange guy went through the exact same thing that Andrew Jackson did. And that's why they called Trump supporters Trumpsters and things like this, because they had the Jacksonians back then. That the mean and central banking economy, the mainstream media, the people would dog the Jacksonians. Start paying attention to what's really going on. And you will understand how we're defeating the central banking system forever again. Period. And it will be us, the people. It will be up to us and the generations under us to keep it that way. Because this central banking system has been in existence since 1913, after they killed John Jacob Astor on the Titanic and the other three wealthiest elite of the world that were battling them at the time. They were the Andrew Jacksons of their time. And they were killed in 1912 on the Titanic. So you really need to do your research around that as well, because it is a lie what you've been told. So let's keep going, you guys. We know that we're talking again about what the World Economic Forum is telling you. Just in your fucking face. The Great Reset. And saying we need a Great Reset. Isn't that what Klaus Schwab is telling us, you guys? This group of non-elected private shareholders who own the central banks, they're telling us that we need this? Alright, anyway, we get 151, 61, 274, you guys. And this is what they really want, in case you're not noticing anything that anybody's saying. Now, just because it's hard for you to believe, because it's not your beliefs and what you believe. Well, let me tell you something. They want global slavery. 151, 52, 274. Okay? What, man, why ain't it down there? Why ain't the Great Reset down there? Because the Great Reset gives us the World Economic Forum, right? Does it not? It does, because that's who's calling for the Great Reset, right? I don't just say these things. I mean, they're calling for that, okay? They want global slavery at the World Economic Forum, okay? That's what they want. They want eternal poverty, eternal servitude, for you to use their central bank digital currency that they can cut off like a light switch, that they can hit with negative interest rates, that they can take from you because you don't help stimulate the economy, you guys. In this material world, oh man, in this material world we live in, you have to realize, you guys, that when material world tying us in right here to the Great Reset, you guys, because they know you're not paying attention in this material world, you guys. Let me tell you something about this material world. Well, nothing is real, you guys. Nothing is real in this material world. You need to pay attention to what's really real. You need to pay attention to how to really find out what's going on, and you'll understand. Okay? You'll understand. Pay attention. I do the work for you. I don't ask for likes. I don't ask for shares. You know, I'm kind of glad I don't get them, because I kind of do believe that it's what helps keep me under the radar, and why my shit's still on Facebook. I don't ask for you to send me no money. I don't ask for nothing. One Ripple coin, though, one day, you guys, will be worth, I don't know how much, but I know it's gonna be worth a pretty penny. I do believe that. And you mark my words on that. They'll just go down there when we move on. But remember, nothing's real, you guys, in this material world, that they're calling for a great reset, that they really want global slavery in, you guys. And we're talking about the World Economic Forum, and we see one Ripple coin tying into all this. I just want to share that. That's a little fun one for you. Another fun one for you is, wake the fuck up, you guys. Okay? Help us out. Help us fight this. Go to your street corners. Go to your school districts. Stop this chicanery and nonsense that's hiding the fact that they're ushering you into a new system. That's all you're seeing in this bear flu pandemic. They needed a catalyst to usher this into. They needed a catalyst to hide behind, okay? The central bankers love to hide behind something that people can't see, okay? So wake the fuck up, is all I'm saying. Yeah, this is another gut check video. I'm trying to be professional, though. I really am. I'm trying to do my best. But I did have to throw that gut check in there. Because what? We're trying to drain the swamp, you guys. You thought it was gonna be easy? You thought it was gonna happen in a 4-year period? You thought we was gonna be able to do it from inside a foreign territory? DC? Man, get real. Man, come on now. Y'all better pay attention. We're trying to drain the swamp, you guys. You better pay attention to the Trump card and XRP being in the storm. Okay? You better pay attention to this gentleman down here. Where'd he go? JFK. That Q's been said, wait till you find out who's telling you these things. Who's talking to you. Wait till you find out who's been talking to you. And you ain't been paying attention. I'm just saying. He gonna be mad, you guys. Enter the light with us, you guys. That's all I'm saying, you guys. Enter the light with us, man. I'm here to add a few fun things to you. Enter the light with us, you guys. Help us drain this swamp and wake the fuck up, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I just want to throw those in there. Little fun ones for you. But anyway, we'll move on, you guys. We just got a few left because we're talking about the internet of value. You guys been seeing the nighttime skies? Go out there and look at the nighttime skies and see if you don't see them lights, you guys. See if you don't see that quantum system running. That new quantum educational system. That new quantum financial system. That new quantum voting system. See if you don't see it running up there with Project Odin and them 123 satellites coming in with the 1, 2, 3. We're getting in all these riddles. We're getting all the 1, 2, 3 riddles and the 3, 2, 1. Remember that, you guys. That's where 1, 2, 3 is coming in. Them 123 satellites running this quantum system. You remember that. And I do not say these things lightly, you guys, because, you know, when you see this SEC lawsuit settle and everything, and you see that Ripple decides to hand over that little escrow they have to the IMF, you guys, well, doesn't that tie us in right here to the Internet of Value, 187, 70, 218, 83? I do believe it does. We know XRP is the quantum financial system, the Internet of Value. They use it using on-demand liquidity and the Ripple Interledger protocol. So when they hand that escrow over to the IMF, so they can settle this nonsense and chicanery that you're watching going on, so they can get regulatory clarity, so they can kill money laundering and things like that, child sex trafficking and pedophilia and things like that, because they'll be using a completely transparent system. Every time you spend a dime, they know what you bought. You thought, yeah, you didn't think this was headed towards more control? You better wake the fuck up. You just better be involved in it so that you ain't got to worry about you made life-changing wealth and you can buy anything you want. That's all I'm saying. But when you see them hand over that escrow to the IMF, you remember John Boy told you so. And I only throw that in there. I ain't no fucking boy. But I only throw that in there because John Boy had Master Numerology down here, remember? And, anyway, you guys, and you're going to watch that Ripple coin rises to infinity and beyond, to 3, 4, 5 digits. And I do not say these things lightly. Matching Numerology 187 down here to the 88, the 218. When Ripple coin rises, you guys, because they hand that escrow over to the IMF and they get out this lawsuit and we get regulatory clarity. You understand what I'm saying? And how I'm bringing these things to you each and every day and why I spend my time? Because when you see this happen, you guys, it will be mission complete. See what I'm saying, you guys? It will be mission complete. 187, 218, 83, tying us in right here to Ripple Escrow IMF, to Ripple Coin Rises, to Internet of Value, you guys. Alright? You guys, little fun fact for you. We've been told time and time again to watch the water. Well, you guys, what's the water? I mean, I've been telling you some events around water, you guys, like the Suez Canal and the Three Gorges Dam, but what I've been really trying to get somebody, just anybody to understand is, what is the water? Ripple. The ripple effect. Ripple with on-demand liquidity. Mr. Poole giving us these truths for years before they happen. Ripple is diversible to a millionth decimal place by things called drops. And we're given Q drops. And we're told to watch the water. And David Schwartz, the CTO of Ripple, says time and time again that Ripple Labs are and is the plumbers of the new digital era and realm, the financial system. And you're going to tell me that you don't understand when I keep saying watch the water and XRP and Ripple for the ripple effect? When they hand over this escrow to the IMF, and when they kill the Federal Reserve, you guys, when we hear the shot heard around the world, which was 276 tying us in to Federal Reserve adopts XRP 276, 114, 345, 129. That's what it is. I messed it up earlier. And then we see tying us into another 276. The Ripple dominance market instead of the Bitcoin dominance market. You guys, there's that 222. You know I love to fucking bring that. World Economic Forum 222. Order out of Chaos 222. The 15 summon right here to Ripple 15. You guys, when we see the Ripple dominance market, because it is the global network, you guys, giving us the 155, the 56, tying us to the Society of Jesus 56, and the 196 down here, you guys, tying us in to watch the water because of the global network, Ripple, you guys. I'm telling you, this is years of research and dedication and proof that I prospered to show you that this is the next world reserve currency. I mean, I can't just tell you. You don't believe it. I can't just show you proofs and white papers and patents of banks and you don't believe it. You ignore it. You don't tell your friends and your family. You don't share it. Not that I care, but I'm just saying. You keep buying your mocha lattes, your cappuccinos, and spending monies in these bankrupt corporations when you don't even fucking realize your pension funds are evaporating. America's bankrupt. The global debt is in the quadrillions. We're about to tokenize that debt and move it to the blockchain so that they can keep doing it. And you don't understand. Because you weren't here in 1971. And the people didn't believe it if they knew then. You have cognitive dissonance. And you're in the third dimension. And you're not able to ascend into this age of Aquarius from Capricorn. Because everything you've ever been taught in this indoctrinated, Orwellian, and draconian controlled system of finance, education, anything is a lie. And you just can't believe that because my fucking tinfoil hat conspiracies. Well, let me show you something. XRP is the world currency. Now, do not say these things lightly. It's the only synthetic, hegemonic currency, the only super currency, the only bridge currency of the world. Do not say these things lightly. Getting all these matching in numerology and gematria. The esoteric laws around understanding the world. You've got to understand, understand, and upperstand. You've got to understand these things. Do your research. Stop going home. Start asking questions. Look things up. Realize you've been lied to your entire lives. Anyways, I wanted to get this to come down here, but I don't want to. So that I could show you again. We saw the 118 in XRP coins 118, the Storm 118, you guys. We saw the 109 that was right here in World Reserve currency. That's because XRP is the next dollar, the next World Reserve currency. We got the 109 and Ripple XRP. That's how I said that. You know what I'm saying? We get it down here when you look at it. You know what I'm saying? When you see it, pause the video, look it up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm about done with the numerology and the gematria. I think I've ran it enough. I do wanna tell you to look out for a date, May 14th. I really do think something's gonna happen. The SEC meeting's on the 13th, the 133rd day of the year. I'll try and bring some more information about that. I didn't have it ready tonight, but it's just a very impressive date. May 14th in numerology gives us 49, 22, 52, and 25. We've seen the 52 a few times tonight. We see, here, I'll just go ahead and do it real quick. You guys look out for May 14th, 2021. I'm not making no predictions. I'm just saying that, I think it's a very keen date. We get the 22 tying us to the super match and Ripple 20 and Ripple and XRP 22 and 4 more ciphers. We get the 52 tying us in right here. We've seen the 49 recently in the Chosen One, 49 in the Chosen One. Remember, we saw the 49 in John F. Kennedy and and a few other things, you guys. And we also see that, XRP is the new world order, you guys. You get the 110, the 38, and the 52. 52 tying us into, May 14th. So do pay attention to that. With all that being said, you guys, we're going to take a look at the price charts. Thank you guys for bearing with me. I'm going to take a drink real quick, get my notes out of the way, get situated. Those joining me, watching the video, man, I appreciate it. You guys see we was following this pattern right here yesterday, you guys, and we just consolidated and we got some major, we rolled over for a little bit when the market don't last night. When them Jesuits stole that fucking Dogecoin money, y'all saw my scripted ritual about that on my post. If you haven't, go back and look it up. When them Jesuits stole that money, I tried warning you guys. I just, I'm not bullish on the project. Like I said, I hold a little bit of it, but I knew there was something there. Not saying it still can't roll over and hit $1 one day. I'm just saying, we know it's going to stick around with Flare Networks, and it runs on the Stellar System network. So that's very bullish for Doge holders, I guess. All right, you guys, let's pull up some 200-day moving average. Okay, it's there. We'll pull up 21 to 55. Okay, you see them. We're back above the 55. We fell below it. Bollinger Bands are pretty consolidated, you guys. Let's see what happens. See if they start to open up. We just got to get past this 702 Fibonacci retracement level, you guys. That this golden pocket. We've just been hanging out in this golden pocket in the month of May. Remember, I showed you the thing yesterday. May being the golden month. We're just hanging out in the golden pocket. Did we just consolidate and hang around here, or do something until the 13th, which is right here, and then we blast off on the 13th, 14th? After we settle the SEC lawsuit, and I do believe that we'll see the escrow handed over to the IMF. Just saying, when we'll see the Fed adopt XRP. Just saying, that's the shot heard around the world. Just saying. You saw me break these things down now. It's not that I'm just out here telling you guys these things because it's, hey, I believe it. No, I mean, I don't. I did my work, thousands of hours, years of research. So we're sitting at 158. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Let's go over some news real quick. We went over that. Go over this. Yeah, we went over that. We see an article right here that shows us how to pay using Ripple. Top companies accepting XRP, and that's pretty bullish one. I've got it pulled up right here just to show you that you're going to be able to spend your XRP like dollar. Why would you want to sell it as it rises? I mean, just hold it till it becomes a currency is what I'm doing. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm just documenting my journey into the digital decade and the evolution of money, the quantum financial system, and the greatest transition of wealth since World War II. I'm just documenting my journey for educational and entertainment purposes only, you guys, and again, in case something was ever happen to me and stuff. So yeah, you guys, don't buy or sell or trade anything that I'm doing on here because I said it. You've got to do your own due diligence and research, and yeah, you understand what I'm saying. Let's face it, XRP isn't a controversy-free coin. Due to its legal troubles, the coin has faced a world of difficulties, but it has remained one of the most popular cryptocurrencies available today, and it's currently on an upward trend. Remember, we have the power, the people have the power. Remember that. Despite being a sought-after trading commodity, it's not the easiest currency to use when trying to buy goods and services online, of course, since Ripple payments will not be available in the real world. But if you own some XRP and are looking to put it to good use, we have some good news. There is a surprising variety of services that allow you to pay using Ripple. Let's find out all about them in this step-by-step tutorial about paying with Ripple. And it goes over places like the Ripple casinos, you guys. We see some gaming like Twitch, Shopify through BitPay, Red Cross, Newegg, traveling, and how to use Ripple to buy online. And it just talks about some things in this article. I'll share it in the comment sections, but I just want to show you that this is where we're going. I mean, it's the new world reserve currency, and I do not say these things lightly. Ripple is the next dollar. It's not going to be a dollar, I promise you that. You see that now with it being over $1. And during an SEC lawsuit, you guys, we're seeing Ripple post 97% increase in XRP sales, but it's deemed a security in this joke and the sham of a lawsuit. You got to pay attention. Just go research some of the stuff that's happened in this lawsuit, and you'll see how much of a joke the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, is. The people that are supposed to protect the retail investor. Come on now. It's a joke. They made money off of us for years. Get woke. They lose 60% of their cases, by the way. And I'm just saying. According to its earnings report, for the first 3 months of the year, Ripple has recorded a 97% increase in XRP sales, almost up 100%, by the way. From 76.27 million in the last quarter of 2020 to 150.34 million, again almost 100%. The rally is mainly because of the increased demand of RippleNet's on-demand liquidity services, providing on-demand liquidity through any corridor of the world, allowing for interoperability because they're environmentally friendly and efficient, sustainable, and viable. They're cost efficient, not to mention that they're scalable and they're instant, and you can send $50 million for 30 cents, allowing for opportunity and expansion using the Internet of Value with their on-demand liquidity on top of the Interledger Protocol, on top of X-Spring Initiative, with the DeFi, decentralized finance brought through Spark Token and the Flare networks and their smart contracts. Man, come on. Allowing to move micro and macro payments like we move information today? Man, come on, man. And you wonder why I'm so bullish. Man, you've never known money. Shit. Anyway, the magic of on-demand liquidity of Ripple works like this. It enables users to interoperate currencies using the XRP crypto, which means different currencies can be interchanged in a matter of seconds. Meanwhile, there is also an increase in the number of whales that hold at least 10 million XRP in the first quarter of the year, from 308 to 319. Oh, that's a lot. It's not a lot, but I mean that's some money. That's capital right there. Digital wallets that hold between 1 and 10 million XRP also increased from 1,125 to 1,196. You guys, do you really not remember the post that I put out there for a year when I said less than 0.1% of the world is taking advantage of the greatest transition of wealth that the world will ever see? Less than 1% of the world, because 99% of the people are funneling into Dogecoin, or they're not paying attention, or they're so woke that they're asleep at the same damn time. You guys, so let's go on to the next one, you guys. The last article I got with you guys, we see Elizabeth Warren warns that, again, Bitcoin's environmental impact is a real issue, you guys. She says, I also think with Bitcoin and with other cryptocurrencies, I think there's a real issue about the environmental impact as well. This whole notion of how much energy is consumed, just to keep the currency tracking going. So again, Bitcoin's based off of what's called proof of work. They don't show anybody that proof of work. They just tell the world that it exists. I think that's a scam. I'd at least like to see the proof of work before I call it a scam. At least, maybe I got to give it that credit. But again, well, it consumes more energy than some small countries every year. And they're calling for less CO2 emissions and carbon emissions and a greener economy and the new Green Deal and climate change and the Great Reset, because we got to build back better. And you're telling me they ain't about to regulate this shit. Okay. And it takes 60,000 of your US dollars to get one, and you don't understand what that says about your US dollar. Well, it's not that Bitcoin costs that much. Okay? It don't take an IQ over 60 to understand that it just says your US dollar is shit. Period. Bitcoin ain't worth that much. We know this. Or you think you still see these other cryptos at a fucking dollar? Anyways, we see right here, Arcolect has told us, you guys. He hasn't told us shit, but it's provocative. But I believe we're in the eye of the storm. What storm? Well, you've heard me go over that. And if you choose not to listen from here, well, you'll know one day that let me tell you this. There will be nothing worse on this planet than a person who knew about XRP but did not buy XRP, and I do not say this lightly. Okay? Remember, we're in the eye of the storm, you guys. The calm before it happens. And we got another little fun tweet right here from one of our riddlers, you guys. Enjoy the show, because I do believe we're about to see it, you guys. And this is me, right here. Okay? The only one in 3D, but guess what? I'm in 5D. Okay? Remember that. You guys are in 3D, still thinking that you're able to see the world. No. You still believe everything you've been taught is true. You ever question some of that shit? I mean, just some of it, really. I mean, just some of it. Because I think when you start to, you'll start making life-changing wealth. And I do not say these things lightly. You guys, with all that being said, I'm going to sign out this video because I know it was a little bit longer. Many people don't see it now. Or if they do, they have cognitive dissonance and they just don't believe it yet. They've just got to see it. Well, at that time it'll be too fucking late, I promise you that. They'll get you right smack in the face. You might have a heart attack when you see the truth. And everything that's going to come to light. But we are at the end of a very long road traveled, you guys. And again, even though it doesn't seem so now, you mark my words and you listen to me closely. Events will pick up the pace like never before seen. Because, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to watch things soon play out to be the biggest clockwork job ever. I've literally been out here warning you for over a year now. Almost 2. And almost none of you will be prepared for what happens next. And that's why I made it my life's work to come out here and to continually be that predictive, preemptive programming to snap you out of that subconscious mindset and help you realign your moral compass, to help you open that third eye and that chakra. There'll be 2 types of people that make it out of this bear flu. And it's person 1 that says bear flu ruined my life, and person 2 that says this bear flu gave me the opportunity to become a stronger, healthier, wealthier, smarter, and happier me. And I'm telling you, and I've been telling you, you have the power right now, today, to decide which person you're gonna be. The biggest mistake people made in the 90s was thinking that the internet was just another channel when it was all channels, like the radio and the TV. It wasn't just another one. It was all. And in reality, it was, the biggest mistake they made until now. And they're making the same one again by thinking cryptocurrencies are just another asset or asset class. When in reality, it will become all asset classes, you guys. Cryptocurrencies, crypto equities, crypto stocks, crypto bonds, crypto property. They're going to tokenize everything and move it to the blockchain. The debt, even, you guys. This asset class will swallow every existing asset class known to man out there today. Period. You guys, we must learn that the most important thing to do is invest in the longevity of this financial paradigm shift. No matter our beliefs or how much we agree with it or whatever, I never said I was happy. But I've been able to prosper and I'm prepared for what happens next. And I do believe that the best is yet to come. We cannot save and outpace the rate of inflation. We have to hedge against losses. We have to hedge against the rate of inflation caused by the printing of currencies by our governments all around the world. So I urge you to please just go back and watch the videos. You don't have to like them. You don't have to share them. But you do have to do your due diligence and your research if you do not want to be ushered into eternal servitude and poverty. I'll leave you with a quick note. I think you should be cautious right now when investing. But again, this is not financial advice. I'm just telling myself that I'm cautious because I cannot give financial advice. But all cautious means, because I'm not bearish, all cautious means is that with the last little bit of cash that I got, this dead US dollar, cautious means I've got a majority of my money already in crypto and gold and silver. And I'm waiting to see what happens next. I've secured my position in this greatest wealth transfer, this evolution of money. And I'm just sitting with idle hands and diamond hands, ready to pack my bags if I'm given a better chance to, And if you're thinking about doing the same, some advice that do your research and due diligence into the utilities and use cases that a crypto may bring to the table, and the company that this crypto is partnered with, because it needs to really have one. What's Bitcoin's 1-800 number? Does it have partnerships around the world, this company, and are they aiming to solve real world problems that people are facing today? And do they have a strong network in achieving these goals? Because these things matter. And does this crypto consume too much energy? We're seeing that narrative. And is it prone to 51% attacks or hacks? Is it ISO 20022 compliant? Because that's a very important question too, you guys. And I just don't think Bitcoin covers none of those. So I'm signing out of this one, you guys. It's one of my last proclamations. I'm tired. It's been a long road travel, and I'm ready for it to end, but I'll never quit. I'll go to the end of a firing squad, believe in my beliefs, and why I share them with you guys. And why I'm up 18, 20 hours a day. And I don't just research this. I believe some of the things I've seen will make grown men weep. I have no idea. Some of the things I hope never come to light. But I do believe the time's coming, you guys. I do not say these things lightly. With all that being said, stay vigilant. And God bless you guys. Until the next one. We're going to end this with the bearable bull and learning about Chinese bamboo. I almost forgot. But I really like it if it pulls up. Take care. God bless. Use your intuition, guys, not your emotion when seeing this, when thinking about these things.